KXLY4 News Morning Sprint is brought to you by Park Gordon Law.
It's 6:53, time now for your morning sprint to get your Tuesday underway.
Caroline Flynn is live at the Arc of Spokane, where the Marie Kondo craze is leading to lots of donations.
And Mark Peterson says there's no one in sight to frigid temperatures here in the inland northwest.
Yeah, but first, high winds and drifting snow causing dangerous driving conditions in southeastern Washington. Transportation officials had to close 2 state highways last night because of near whiteout conditions and snow blowing completely over the road in some areas.
One of those highways is still blocked in both directions right now. Officials have not said when they hope to reopen State Route 27. The closure stretches from Waverly Road to Tico. State Route 21 near Lind was also closed last night, but was reopened about an hour ago.
And those dangerous driving conditions have caused more than 24 school districts to delay or even close school today. That includes WSU's Pullman campus, which is closed until 10 o'clock this morning. You can always check our latest list of school closures on this page. Find it on the top corner of KXLY.com.
We're going to be talking about the winds. Here's the forecast over the next 24 hours. The northeast wind's going to be predominant. We're going to see plenty of sunshine, but as we go through the day, they're only going to get worse in some areas, certainly into the West Plains and then south through the Tri-Cities and south of Moses Lake. So again, that blowing and drifting snow is not going to be a new phenomenon. We're going to continue to see it. We see the snow start to come in by Wednesday morning. You see it right there with what could be some rain-snow mixed in some areas to the deep south.
Well, the man accused of making online threats against the Spokane County Sheriff is now facing federal charges. 23-year-old Jaden Ledford has admitted to making the Facebook post threatening Sheriff Ozzie Knezevich and even told investigators Knezevich should be afraid. Court documents say Ledford was upset at law enforcement officers who said they would not enforce voter-approved Initiative 1639, which restricts gun ownership in Washington.
183 Amtrak passengers on a trip from Seattle to Los Angeles have been stranded in Oregon for more than 24 hours. The train broke down in the snow in the small town of Oak Ridge, about 30 miles southeast of Eugene. Heavy snow has been complicating efforts to send help. Amtrak said on Twitter the train still has power and there is enough food on board. A new engine just arrived a few minutes ago, and an Amtrak spokesperson says she expects the train to be able to start moving later on this morning.
Well, today is another chance for you to chat with our local law enforcement. Spokane police are holding a Coffee with a Cop event this morning. It starts in just a few hours at the Burrito Loco location on East Mission Avenue. That's in West Spokane. East Spokane. Spokane police officers will be there to have a cup of coffee with those they serve and hopefully meaningful conversation as well. It runs from 10 to noon. The coffee is free.
And the man who was killed outside of Hayden Bar this weekend was infamous for drug smuggling. 45-year-old Topher Clark was notoriously indicted on federal drug charges in 2003 when he and a friend were accused of running a drug smuggling ring from Canada to North Idaho. The story inspired a Rolling Stone article and then a movie. The man suspected of shooting Clark outside the Tipsy Pine Bar Sunday morning faced a judge yesterday. His bond was set at $1 million.
All right, if you're late like me to get on the tidying up craze, the good news is if you're hearing reports that some thrift shops aren't taking donations anymore, here at the Arc of Spokane Thrift Shop, that's not happening. They are still taking all the donations you can send in. The only things you want to avoid is any kind of baby car seats or cribs. Things that they always do want are clothes. And if you want to help support some of the people that they support, come on out to the steam plant this Friday for the Individuals with Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities Month lighting of the steam plant. It's all going orange, guys.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, Michael Cohen gearing up to take on the Capitol Hill Gauntlet. Today begins 3 straight days of grilling questions from lawmakers.
Here's a 911 call describing the moments a plane smashed into a Florida home, trapping a 17-year-old girl in her room.
If you're heading outdoors, first of all, roads are in great shape in and around Spokane. To the north, it is to the south of I-90 and to the west that we continue to have issues. Today, 24 with blowing and drifting snow in the south.
Mark, thank you.
Good Morning America starts right now.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the KXLY4 News app. See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Then contact KXLY4 News.